Hey, how's it going, people? It's Kratos again. Getting kind of heated this morning, and I had something I went off on, and I thought maybe it was worth sharing with other people. And it was when you have a conversation with someone else, it's like it's a two-way street, communication. Like if someone asks you questions and you answer those questions, and they're like, "Oh, okay, yeah." Like here's the example. I asked this dude yesterday. I'm like, "Hey, how's your day?" And the kid begins to elaborate on how his day was. And even though I really don't give a shit how your day was, but I'm asking because we reside in the same occupant, like we live together. So, it's decent of you to ask other people, "Hey, how was your day? You work. I was here all day. You got home. I'm making conversation." So this kid begins to tell me how his day is. He's like a mechanic or something, but he said he had like 2 jobs. But the way he was like just telling me what he was doing, I couldn't make heads or tails of what he doing. Obviously, he did like 2 jobs or something. I don't know if it was like oil changes or what. He never got to that point. But he was like, "Yeah, I did 2 jobs. If I get paid for them, I get 10 hours pay or something." I was like, that's not how your day went at all. That's talking about money or nothing to do with what I asked you. Okay, fine. Okay. So I asked him how his day was. Didn't get a decent answer to that. And then I was asking, I was like, "Okay, so I heard you're going to look for a motorcycle. How's that going?" He's like, "Yeah, I got a motorcycle that I'm going to go see tomorrow." And I'm like, "All right, cool. So when you go see the motorcycle, just question the dude. Be like, 'Hey, is there something wrong with the motorcycle?' Like read him. Like if he's being, like weird about it, he won't tell you there's anything wrong with the motorcycle or anything. He's probably got something wrong with the motorcycle. He's trying to get rid of it. Because usually when people are selling something like a vehicle, there's something wrong with it or something that's about to go wrong with it. Not everybody's like, "Oh, I have this vehicle that runs amazingly, but I'm going to get rid of it and go spend more money on another vehicle that might not be as amazing as this one." So obviously, if someone's selling a motorcycle or selling a vehicle, it's because there's something wrong with it that they don't want to fix, or they just want a new one and they have enough money to buy a new one. But there's usually never have a machine that's going to have no problems with it. Like it's a machine. Machines break. Like that's what they do. You use a machine, eventually it breaks. I don't know why anybody thinks that you have a refrigerator, you have a washing machine, or you have something that's just going to work forever, and then when it breaks, it's like, "Oh my god, I can't believe this is happening to me!" Like really? Shit breaks. That's what it does. If you really cared that much, you would put $25 away every month. You had something working and been like, "Oh, well, if something breaks, I got money now." So machines, they break. That's what they do. Like I don't understand how it's so. That's not the point, though. Okay, so I asked him about the motorcycle, and he's telling me about the motorcycle. So when he finally gets done, I was like, "Yeah, dude, so just, ask the guy a bunch of questions. Ask, if there's anything wrong with it, how many miles are on it, all these things." And he's like, he comes back and he's like, "Well, you shouldn't judge a book by its cover." That's not what that saying means at all. Not a damn bit. To say I want you to read how a person is acting, his behavior, is judging a book by its cover, that's incorrect, because judging a book by its cover is appearance-wise. Like if a dude has tattoos and I think he's like a hoodlum or a thug or something, or if someone is really, really pasty and I think he doesn't go outside and maybe he has like a skin disorder or something, like that's judging a book by its cover. Like I don't understand how someone who doesn't read books at all can use a saying that says judge a book by its cover. Like you don't even have a clue what the word means, let alone books with words and pages and stuff. But it's like Moby Dick. Moby Dick will have a hardbound cover that says Moby Dick. You have no clue what the book's about. That's judging a book by cover. Oh, must be about dicks. No, not even.